Hi guys, so I'm doing another unpackaging video. I got a ton of R.L. Stine books in the mail this morning, most of them Fear Street books, and I kind of just wanted to do a quick run through of each one I got. So there's a lot, so I'm just going to jump into it, okay? So we got the Sleepwalker, we have Cheerleaders, the First Evil, which was part of a trilogy within Fear Street. We have the Fire Game. We have Into the Dark. We have the Surprise Party, which is one of the earliest ones. We have the Secret Bedroom. We have Missing. We got Wrong Number 2. We have High Tide. The very first Fear Street book, The New Girl. We got Switched. We have the Thrill Club. Okay, we got a double volume here combining Goodnight Kiss and Goodnight Kiss 2 in one book. We have Haunted. We also have Silent Night, which is one of the Fear Street Super Chillers, which was basically just a Fear Street novel that was a little longer than your typical Fear Street book. Okay, we also have Fear Park, The Loudest Scream, which was part of a trilogy within Fear Street. We have the Stepsister. We have the Cheater. Wrong Number. The prequel to the sequel. We have the Prom Queen. You know, she looks happy to be there. We have the first Fear Street Super Chiller, which was Party Summer. We have Bad Dreams. Lights Out. Cat. It's just called Cat. Trapped, which is we got a little bit of an updated cover art here, so I'm guessing this is like a later book in the series. Then we have one from the Fear Street Senior spinoff, which was The Thirst. And then we have Silent Night 2, which unfortunately does not actually have an evil Santa in the story, much to my chagrin, but it's still an enjoyable story nonetheless. And then we have Fear Park, the First Scream, which was the first book in the Fear Park spin-off series. We also have The Knife, which is one I remember reading as a kid. And then we have this book, which is another spin-off, called 99 Fear Street, The House of Evil. And this is the first book. It's called The First Horror. Which, I like how you can actually see the 99 on the door, on the cover there. That's classy. And then, right after that, we have the second book in the 99 Fear Street, House of Evil. The Second Horror. And then after that, we have The Overnight, which is one of the earliest ones in this series, and one that I actually remember reading as a kid. I actually found a copy of this at like a yard sale. I remember reading it like right away. I read it like 2 times. We also have The Best Friend, because, you know, all my best friends send me letters with a knife stuck through them. And then we also have Ski Weekend. So, it's not a weekend until you have some dude in a mask looking at you. Then we have All Night Party, which they look like great party dates. And lastly, we have Who Killed the Homecoming Queen. My completes are Fear Street books. So now the rest of these are ones that are just R.L. Stine books that are not Fear Street books. So we have Blind Date, which was actually Stine's first book. I have a different edition of this with a different cover art, but it's cool to have that copy as well. I have The Babysitter 2, because I need to fill out that collection. And I have The Babysitter 3. So now I have 2 copies of this, which is totally fine with me. I have The Dead Girlfriend, which I actually have another copy of already, but that's fine as well. I have Beach Party, which again I have another copy of, but you can't have too much R.L. Stine. I have The Boyfriend, which is one I actually don't already have a copy of, so that'll be a welcome addition. But they all are welcome additions. Because, in case you haven't guessed by now, I'm a big R.L. Stine fan. I have The Babysitter, which I already have another copy of, but great to have a second copy of. Curtains, which I actually have talked about before and have shown that I have another copy of, but again, can't have too much R.L. Stine. Call Waiting, which again I have another copy of, but this one's in a little better shape, so nice to have that as well. We have Twisted, which I actually have 2 copies of already, and those editions are of one with a different cover. I actually like this cover better than the other Twisted copy I have. I don't know, this looks like an earlier edition of it, but it's a great cover for it. And then we have The Snowman, which I actually do have another copy of, but this one is in much better shape. This one looks like it was much better taken care of than the copy I already have. Then I have Halloween Night, which I actually do have another copy of, and again, this one looks in really pristine quality. All of these do, like, whoever owned these, like, R.L. Stine books took really good care of them, because they're all in good shape. And the last book I have is Broken Date, which is one that I don't already own, and it looks like a really early one, published like maybe in the late 80s, early 90s. It's one I don't hear talked about much, so it's cool to have a copy of. But yeah, that's my Fear Street / R.L. Stine teen thrillers, and I hate how my hair keeps doing that. But I appreciate you watching this video. I'll try to have another video up again soon. And in case you haven't guessed it, I love R.L. Stine, and I'm trying to add as many R.L. Stine books to my collection as possible. So I appreciate you watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.